I'm good for now. Same thing, I went to, what's it called? Universal Studios, did the Harry Potter stuff, so. Man, people complain about the lines at Disneyland. Universal Studios is far worse than Disneyland, man. Okay, I want to show you this over here. Notice how wet it is, how moist it is. So that means it's still forming. So if there's one formation in this whole place you definitely should not touch, it's this one here. But notice how rugged it is. It's because water's flowing down. It's making all these different layers. Trying to light it up evenly. And it's coming out. Notice back there, there's like multiple layers of ripples. I'll bet you when the water level's higher or more water flow, like after a hard rain, maybe there's a puddle and stuff. So I bet this one, I've seen several caves like this. It happens in both lava tubes and limestone caves where you ended up with terraces or whatever it's called. Kind of like rice paddies, you know? Looks really cool. So these are especially fragile, so please don't touch these. Definitely take lots of pictures though, because they're awesome. You see the bigger formations, there were stalactites up there. They've all been broken off. It's heartbreaking. Oh well. Seems a little sparkly there. I wonder if that's salt or something precipitating, or quartz. I don't know. It echoes in here. Sounds like there's other people, but it's my own voice. Let's see if I can go to the left. Yeah, I think I can go around here to the left. I need to be careful. It's a little bit steep and slippery and so on. But, well, I gotta get down somehow. Oh wow, this part's cool. This part is like the same thing I was just showing you, but it's totally dried out. But look how it has multiple levels. This is cool. This is really nice. Wow, this is like the biggest I've seen too. So despite there's no water flow now, nobody's vandalized this. I'm glad nobody's, you know, trampled over there. Even back here, there's a tiny area. Kind of looks like a beehive. It's not a beehive, it's solid rock. Wow. Yeah, this one end. Yeah, people like to break off the stalactites and stalagmites, but it looks like they didn't bother to break off those just yet. I should ask the guy, if I stop by the ranger station, ask him, what are those things called? I had a book about caving. Oops. I had a book about caving. I let somebody else borrow it. I told him there's no time limit to return it. I told him go ahead and read it cover to cover. So I don't know if I'll ever see that again. It's a really cool picture book too. So check it out. There is a way down here to a lower level, but you'd have to do some crawling. I don't really feel like doing a lot of crawling. Or am I thinking of something else? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. So notice here, it's a big crack. Wow. Notice how it's, like I said, it's a 60-degree angle. Now I'm looking like up a 60-degree angle. As you can see, it goes up way high. It's like the whole 2 layers of the rock separated for no apparent reason. I like the mixture of colors here. 2 different colors. Now remember what I said about how you have to do some crawling? Check it out. It's steep down there. You could go down a couple dozen feet. But 1, I think it's a dead end. 2, I think it's tight. 3, I'm just too lazy to care. Notice over here to the left is nice and moist. Man, it's gonna be a little bit of work. Take a peek. All right, you know what? If I think I can safely get up here, I'm gonna go ahead and get up here. Looks like it's gonna be a bit dangerous though. wow. Yeah, that goes back away. It gets pretty small. I'm way too scared and lazy. But yeah. All right, well, if you think you can do better, go ahead. It's open to the public. All right, here we go. See if there's a way back here. Same thing, it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So how badly do you want a belly crawl? I don't. It's nice and warm in here, so I'm not wearing my jacket. But now I have no protection for my belly. Guess I should have done more sit-ups, huh? All right. But yeah, that little side area there, that is on the map. So compare the map to what you just saw. Tell me how much I missed. Notice how moist it is here. You go to the top, there's a formation. It's not a coincidence. The moisture is what creates the formations out of rock by dissolving it and then precipitating it. Now let's see if I can light it up evenly. Darn it. Yeah, I really need to get a diffuser for these lights. Oh well, I'll have to just come back another time with better lights. It's funny, the bats are really dark colored and the ceiling's really light colored, so it's easy to see the bats. You'd think they'd be camouflaged or something, but I mean, considering it's dark in here, it doesn't matter if they're pink. I mean, there's no light to see them, except for when humans invented the artificial light. So yeah, look at that. I'm back to the part here where there's two big stalagmites on the floor, big stalactite on the ceiling. Wow, this was rough. It looks like it was good cave popcorn, but it got worn smooth. But under here, see, people have been coming back here, so the cave popcorn's a little bit rougher. It's kind of neat. Now it looks like there's a crack back here, but I don't want to risk getting myself wedged in there. It's stuck. Looks like it's a dead end anyway. Let me come up here for a slightly different view. But here, this is actually very dangerous part of the cave, because here's the deal. If you're on the left side here and you slide left, you get yourself wedged in there and stuck. So don't go walking up there. If there's any chance you're gonna fall down, get wedged in tight. Need some sort of a rescue. Because the thing is, once you're wedged in there like that, the more you wiggle around, you're just gonna get in deeper and deeper. You're not gonna be able to climb out.